All right. So the other thing, when I visited the second time to Chicago this year, I went and I brought both cameras, the medium format and the F1. And I'm like, I'm going to get a portrait of my grandma, medium format and in 35. So Grandma, is it okay if I take a portrait? I just want you to sit there and look at camera, no smiling, no nothing. Line up the F1, snap, get the other one out. I'm like, you don't have to like do a portrait for this one, because I was really just testing the camera, thinking if it works, I'm going to go back to my grandma's house and get more portraits of her in medium format. Of course, she passed away, so that's not possible anymore. But I took the 120, the medium format shot. I get them back from the scanner. F1 is completely out of focus.
Yeah.
I'm like, what were you even doing?
Yeah.
How is it so badly out of focus? You're shooting at like, I was at a lower f-stop because it was morning interior. So I was
Dark,
probably shooting like f4, 5, 6. So not crazy, but I'm like.
What was your shutter speed?
Probably a 60th. I don't usually go below a 60th.
Maybe it was a little blur there then.
But I'm like, how is this?
Was it on a tripod?
It's not blur. It's not blur from movement. It's out of focus.
Gotcha.
I missed focus with it. Every other shot that morning on the F1, perfectly in focus.
Fine. Yeah.
Mostly because they were to infinity. So it's like, just hit infinity. You're good. I'm like, how the do you watch that?
Yeah.
So then I look at the 120 shot. When a rangefinder.
Oh, it's
sharp
it's
as
really
attack. Good. Shutter speed's a little low though, so Grandma had moved her hand, a little blurry hand, and she's mid speech. So she's like, kind of like this, like.
I don't think it's bad though.
No, it's you saw it.
Yeah.
So it's fine, but it's not what I would call a portrait, because she's not, looking at. It's a portrait in the sense that it's of a person, but it's not to me what I had in my mind for a portrait I wanted of my grandmother.
Yeah.
So I'm kicking myself a little bit. So to go back to the thing you mentioned, I'm like, this fucking tool.
Yeah.
I didn't get the shot because now if I had my EOS R,
would have got the shot.
Would
have gotten 20 shots.
Would have got 20 shots. Would have fired them off. Sharp focus, autofocus. Would have latched onto her eyeball. Wouldn't have even had to think about it. But man, that 120 stuff looks good.
Yeah, it looks really good.
While the EOS R looks good, I'm bored of it. I'm just bored of that look.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
But the 120, I'm like, oh yeah, baby.
Get you fired up. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It had been a golden afternoon, and I remember having the familiar conviction that life was beginning over again with the summer.